Happy Sunday, y'all. Hey, everybody. I didn't get to go live yesterday, so I was like, I'm going live today, regardless of how late it got when I got on here. So here I am, y'all. Here I am. But I hope everybody had a great weekend. Happy Sunday, y'all. I'm on here doing a live Q&A. If you've never seen me, my name is Lane Levette, and I teach you how to make money in the online space, social media, to by selling digital products. So if that's something you are interested in, that's why I'm on here, y'all, to answer y'all's questions, do a Q&A, talk about my journey, talk about how you can start, and kind of teach y'all all about digital marketing. So happy Sunday once again, everybody. I feel off when I feel like I've skipped a day, even though that's okay, but I feel off when I skip a day. But I am back. I'm just gonna wait, y'all, to see if I get more people in here. Welcome in, everybody. I'm just hopping on here since I haven't been on this weekend at all, talking about digital marketing and just answering y'all's questions. If y'all need help, if y'all want to know something, if you're new to the digital space, let me know in the comments, y'all. I can talk about what digital marketing is, how to get started, exact same way that I got started. But that's kind of why I'm here. Welcome, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome, everybody. Just here to talk about digital marketing, y'all. Let me know if y'all have questions. If y'all are new to my live, once again, my name is Lane Levette, and I teach people, especially women, how to make money with digital products and possibly replace your 9 to 5 income. If you actually are willing to learn, implement the strategies, y'all, you can replace your 9 to 5 income just like I did. Just a little backstory on me. I started a year ago, just barely made a year, and I learned digital marketing through the online space. I saw people talking about it, making money. Didn't believe it at first. Finally was like, okay, something got to be happening because there's too many people. Bought a course from a complete stranger, paid for it on payments, y'all. Got the course, started learning, and made money. My second month in, made 10K every month after. Made my 9 to 5 income and some for a whole year consistently. Just recently quit my 9 to 5 job 3 weeks ago. Now I do this full time. And it all started because I invested in myself and was willing to learn a skill, which is digital marketing, y'all. That's the skill, digital marketing. Bought a course, learned from that course, implemented the strategies, and here I am now. So that's kind of how I got started. Hey, Jasmine. You funny, Jasmine. I went on there. I'm like, no, Jasmine, don't do it. And look, you got me on there responding, but I responded to you so they can see it, you know? I'm like, don't do it. You see, I quit a long time ago on that post. You got to, because if not, they'll have you in, look, going down a whole rabbit hole for nothing. And it ain't worth it, because trust me, when you get to that point, you're gonna be like, why am I arguing? I know it worked. I'm doing it. So I mean, you missing out at this point. But yes, y'all, let me know if y'all have any questions, y'all. The course that I started with was UBC. Let me just link it in the chat early, just in case. Just in case. I always forget. just in case. Because one thing about me, baby, I'm gonna forget to link this course up in here while I'm talking. Please tell me Stan Store did not log me out because I'm not in the mood tonight. Okay, for anybody who does enter the live or is in here now, if you want to know more about the course, I just pinned it in the chat so that way people can find it without having to leave the live. If you want to know more about it, right? If I did, you enjoy Sunday? Yes, girl, went by too fast. I was gone all day. I don't like that on a Sunday because usually we stay home and just cook, but today we was gone. I just made it home like an hour ago, if that. I don't even think I've been here an hour, honestly. And when I'm gone like that, I feel like, I don't know, I just be feeling like I ain't productive. But you know, sometimes it's good to not focus on business anyway. But when I'm gone, I definitely feel like I'm not productive. But I'm here seeing if any, usually on a Sunday, well, I went live at this time on a Sunday before, but usually I'll be live. I'm live earlier on a Sunday. Did you go live this weekend? I don't know who else is in here, but if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. The course that I started with, the course that I recommend to beginners to learn from is the one that I put in the chat. It's called Ultimate Branding Course, y'all. It's a great course, y'all. I learned so much from it, so much value. Good thing about it, you get access to the course, which is self-paced, plus a community, a full community of like-minded individuals, right? Plus Q&A calls weekly, plus different master classes and workshops, plus Instagram audit calls and tech calls and mindset calls, y'all. We can't leave out the mindset, right? So much value, y'all. And all of that is ongoing support. Ongoing support. Y'all, I'm struggling. I cannot open this. What is happening right now? It's just, but yes, all of that is ongoing support from an amazing community of people. Hey Sade, how have you been? Only Thursday and yesterday I'm supposed to be on a 30-day plan. A 30-day plan for what? Yeah, I'm glad to be on here because I missed yesterday because I was so busy. And then today too. I'm gonna start going live when I'm on the go and stop feeling like I gotta come home to go live. That's what I'm gonna do. Going live every day. Oh, you gonna do it for 30 days? That's a good challenge. I'm doing good, Sade. Real good, thank you. Yep, I am doing good. Just recently made it home and look, immediately got on live. Live has taken over my life. But I like it, y'all. I actually love YouTube, honestly. And love going live on YouTube. But yes, y'all, welcome in everybody. Happy Sunday to everybody. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Even though it went by fast. For me at least, it went by fast. Dedication. I know, right? I'm gonna start taking it because I'll be gone on the weekend sometimes, and I be all I can think about is I want to go live. Is that healthy at this point? Look, I don't care if it is or not, but I could just go live from my phone. I just don't. I just feel like I don't know why I be feeling like I need to be here to be live, which is not the case. You know, you just don't need to be driving. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend driving and going live. even though some people do. Yep, some people do. But yes, y'all, we just on here talking about digital marketing, answering y'all questions if y'all have any questions. If y'all are new to the space, the course that I put in the chat, y'all, that's how I got into digital marketing. That's how I learned digital marketing. If I have people in here who don't know what that is, all digital marketing means is that you are promoting something on the internet, anything, whether it's physical or digital products. If you talk about it on the internet and you try to get sales on the internet, then you are doing the act of digital marketing. Depending on what you sell is what determines if it's a digital product. So if it's something that you don't have to physically ship and it automatically gets sent to the customer, like by email, then it's more than likely a digital product. So that's what I do, y'all. I sell digital products online, and I learned how to do that by investing in a course called UBC, Ultimate Branding Course, which taught me the skill of marketing, meaning it taught me how to actually get online and sell products, basically sell anything, how to build my personal brand, how to sell products, and how to market. I was able to learn those skills from the course. So now I've been able to replace my 9 to 5 income, y'all, quit my 9 to 5 job, no longer work a draining, soul sucking 9 to 5, y'all. And if you know, you know, because look, y'all, the job was horrible. Y'all don't recommend that either. Right. Oh, yeah, definitely, Jasmine. But yes, I've been able to replace my 9 to 5 income times 3, y'all. Not just replace it, but multiply it. All because I decided to step out on faith, buy a course, spend money on myself, invest in my education, bought the course that I have pinned in the chat, learned the skills that I needed to learn to be able to do what I'm doing now. Get on live and make content, y'all. Make 3 to 6 second reels, literally. Little bitty short videos promoting my digital products and telling people how the product is going to solve their problem, basically. So that's kind of what I do. And now I just hop on live, talk about it, do Q&As, help people get started. And that's kind of how I learn, y'all. So I recommend it for beginners. I recommend it for business owners. If you have a business, you're not making money, you're not making sales in your business, I recommend the course because it's going to teach you how to do all that. If I have people in here that want to see the inside of UBC, I'm going to share my screen in a minute so you can kind of see how it looks. But it's basically an online self-paced course that you can go through at your own pace. You have lifetime access, plus access to a community of people and different Q&A calls, mindset calls weekly. And basically it's a product that you pay a one-time fee to get the course, but you have so many other resources, if that makes sense, from buying the course. And there's so many things you can do, y'all. The bonus is you get to resell the course if you choose to. You don't have to. That's just a bonus. But why wouldn't you if you bought it, right? Learn from it, and then earn from it. It will also teach you how to make your own digital products and be successful at selling them. If you want to just use the course is basically designed to teach you the skills that you need to be able to sell whatever you want to sell. So you don't have to resell the course. You can sell whatever it is you want to sell. That's just a bonus that you get to sell it. So hopefully that makes sense for anybody that I have new. Hey, Claudia, happy Sunday. Hope you had a good weekend. But yeah, that's how that works, y'all. That's how it works. The course has changed my life. It has changed a lot of people's lives, y'all. Not just me, a lot of people. I have made a lot of money just from learning the skill of marketing, y'all. Not just from reselling the course, because I learned the skill of marketing so that I can sell ebooks, templates, guides, webinars. I could literally start a physical product business if I wanted to and sell jewelry, sell clothes, sell whatever I want to sell and still be successful because I have a skill. Once you learn the skill, nobody can take it from you. I have a skill. I know how to market. I know how to brand, and I know how to sell products online, basically. Loving the course so far. Yes, Claudia, I'm glad you are. I knew you would, though. Because for $4.99, y'all, once y'all get it and y'all see, it's amazing. I mean, for the price and you get online access, you get lifetime access to something like that. And then it's not like you buying something that stays the same, right? You getting it, and then every time they add value, you getting it for free. You're not having to pay anything. So that right there alone. And then when they do the calls on Wednesday, all of that just by itself, y'all, worth more than 500. Worth more than that. Yep, worth more than that. but glad you love it. Let me know if y'all have any questions, y'all. All of these days, y'all, just they running together at this point. Like all of them. All in one. Happy Sunday. Sandra. A different Sandra or the same Sandra? I'm just trying to see if I'm talking to the same Sandra or a different Sandra. I'm thinking different Sandra. But happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Let me know if you have any questions, anybody. Y'all, we just talking about digital marketing, how to get started, how to successfully sell digital products. If you are a person looking to pay off debt, looking to build an additional stream of income, definitely if you're looking to replace your 9 to 5, baby, digital marketing. Learn the skill of marketing, y'all. It's a way for you to make money from anywhere, not be tied down at a specific location. You literally can make money in your sleep. You can make money on the go. You can make it when you're spending money. It's something you can do on the phone, y'all. So you can run your business strictly from the phone. If that's all you have, you don't have to have laptops, all of that. If you do, it's better, but you don't have to. But it's something that you can make money from anywhere. That's what I love about it. If you're on vacation, the sales don't stop. If you sleep, the sales don't stop. Literally, the course teaches you how to automate your whole business to where when people buy from you, it's nothing you have to do. It's going to be automatic. They'll automatically get the email, automatically get the product. All you have to do is just be there for support if they have questions. That's it. Same Sandra. Okay. I was like, wait. So you changed your name on here? Or you have a different page? She said, I bought the course and I'm so excited to start this journey. Congratulations. When did you buy it? Y'all, I love when people say they bought the course. That's the look. I'm telling y'all, that's the starting point. That's the starting point. This hair, baby, this hair is staying in a ponytail. Tomorrow, I'm not fighting with this hair. You used it years ago. Okay, so you went back to it. But yes, y'all, that's what the course is about. I have it pinned in the chat for anybody that's new. If y'all are just joining, y'all have questions, y'all can let me know in the chat. But I'm going to share my screen just to show y'all what the course looks like. So that way, if I do have people interested, I know how some people are. They don't like to talk like me or chat. So it's okay because I'm like that. But yes, I'm going to share my screen and then I can kind of answer questions if anybody has questions. Hey, Alicia. Happy Sunday, girl. Happy Sunday. Where did Sunday go? I don't know. But look, we here now. We here. We are here. Let me know when y'all can see my screen. Somebody, anybody. Girl, I don't know what happened. I just got home. I feel like I just lost the whole entire day. Can y'all see the screen? Can y'all see it, y'all, or no? $227. What? Hopefully y'all can see it because nobody answered. So y'all, the course that I have on the screen is UBC. This is how it looks. These are the different modules. These are the different Yep. So these are the different modules, y'all. The good thing about UBC is it's video based, so it's not a lot of reading. There's actually like video tutorials. Y'all, there's over 300 videos in the course, so you can literally follow along. If they're teaching you how to do something, it's literally step by step how to set everything up, and then video tutorials explaining. These are some of the modules and some of the values, some of the stuff that you some of the skills that you learn, which will teach you literally from A to Z how to set up and automate your business. Plus, yes, okay, I think that's a yes that you can see it. And market and brand, y'all. If you want to be faceless, y'all, this can be done faceless. There's a whole faceless module right here dedicated to teaching you how to do faceless content, y'all. Me, I started a year ago. When I started faceless on Instagram. I made my first few $1,000s as a faceless person, y'all. As a beginner, I was not showing my face, and I actually stayed faceless on Instagram for like 6 months. So there's a full faceless module right here. It's basically the same thing. It's just you not showing your face. There's tons of successful faceless creators making thousands, hundreds of thousands. So all of these different modules is all of the things you're going to learn. If you want to be on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, it's teaching you how to do your reels. If you want to go live on TikTok, there's a whole full module teaching you all about how to structure your live so that you make sales. Everything, engagement hacks, developing your offer, the setup, everything, y'all, from start to finish. There's also editing, taxes, digital product creation, memberships, affiliate marketing, brand deals. And then here are all the live recordings. If you ever missed the Q&A calls on Wednesdays, you can come here. You can replay them. They do mindset calls, y'all. They do Instagram audits. So all of this is ongoing support that you get. You don't have to pay for this. Once you buy the course, all of this is free. All of the resources. And then on top of the classroom portion, on top of the classroom, the online course right here, which is, like I said, self-paced, you also have a community. You just come to the top and there's a community where you have support, y'all, of the full community. People come here. You can get the updates from here. And then you can also ask questions, or you can share your wins on what's happening with you. It's a very, very positive community. Like you see, this person is new. They're just saying they're new. So a lot of new people joining, another new person right here, another new person, another new person. So a lot of new people joining this course, another new person. It is a great course, y'all. Teaches you everything you need to know in one place. Another new member. So you have people just announcing they're new. You got people asking questions right here. This person said UBC changed my life. It's April 2nd. I made sales on both days. So they made 864 in 2 days. And then you just got people congratulating. As you see, people just kind of congratulating them. So not just me, y'all. Tons of people changing their situation. This person made 47K in 17 weeks with UBC. This person said yesterday they had their highest sales ever in 1 day. They made 6K in 1 day. And that's how much they've made total, y'all. And then they showed their sales from this day. That's very much possible. 6K in 1 day. Very possible. I know it sounds crazy if you're a beginner and you're not in this space. I know it sounds like 6K in 1 day. You probably thinking that can't be real. It's real, y'all. I thought the same thing a year ago before I started, and I'm so glad I started because it is real. You can make 6K in 1 day. Does the course teach you about thumbnails on YouTube? I don't know. Let me go look because it's probably in the YouTube module since that's YouTube. But I think it does because this YouTube module is taught by people who've made money on YouTube, like money, you know what I mean? Who know the strategies. So yeah, right here, how to make thumbnails. And it's being taught by somebody who's made millions on YouTube. It's telling you how to do your thumbnails and what is going to capture attention and then walking you through it. So yep. Y'all, they pretty much covered everything. They covered it all. So yep. So in that module, you can find out about that. I think I was in the community. I forgot what I was saying. I think I was here just trying to show y'all some of the testimonials so that y'all know, like, y'all, it's very much so real. This person said, complete newbie, no experience, 53 days, and I got my first sale. So that's when I tell y'all everybody's journey gonna look different. This person, it took 53 days. Some people may take 30 days. Some people may take a week. It depends on you. Depends on your effort. You getting the access to the course, the same course that everybody else, but depending on how you implement this and what you do is going to determine your sales. This person made their first sale in 6 days. So that's an example right there of what I was just saying. Made my first sale only 7 days after starting. First sales in 1 week old account. This person said they hit 4K with digital products plus their own offers. So they sell their own stuff too, but they learned how to do it from UBC. 33,000 as a Canadian mom of 3. Made $4.99 while on lunch. This person said UBC changed my life. $86,000, y'all. 4 days ago, UBC changed the game for me. In 7 days, I was able to generate $9,500 in revenue and strategies I learned from UBC. Before joining UBC, struggled with growing my online business, but this program gave me the exact blueprint I needed. So basically saying that UBC helped them be able to do this, just so y'all can see for yourself. And then they shared a screenshot showing 7 days, and that's how much they made. So that's another testimonial. This person don't know what this is because it's a different currency, but they made money in less than 2 months. Let me see if I have questions because I can't see the chat. Can you see my comment? Yes, I answered it, Renee. Did you hear me about the thumbnails? Are you talking about the thumbnails? I answered that. I hope you heard it though. When I was talking about YouTube. Let me know if that's what you were talking about. Another person saying they're new 7 hours ago, 8 hours ago, another new person. And these people are just asking questions, y'all. You got literally the support of everybody. Another new person 4 days ago, 10 hours ago. Huge testimonial 21 hours ago. Let's see what they're saying. Hi, everyone. I'm super excited. I just made my 2-month salary within 1 week. See what I'm saying, y'all? That's what I'm talking about. They said they made their salary that they used to make in 2 months. They made it in 1 week from promoting UBC. Y'all, that's possible. This is just so unbelievable. I have read a lot of testimonials, but I never thought it was real until it happened to me. And that's usually what happens. People don't really think it's real. Like, even though people know it's real because they believed enough to buy the course, it really don't hit you until it happened to you. This is the best decision I've ever made. Now I have the time to take care of my kids without stress. I'm using this medium to say big thank you to everyone who guided me and gave me tips when I started, which made it less overwhelming. Love you all. Big thank you to UBC course creator and admins. So that's another person, y'all. 21 hours ago. That's a recent testimonial. Recent. Newbie. Somebody said they went viral. Mindset is everything. That's so true, y'all. Mindset is everything. You got the right mindset. Basically, she's talking about fear of messing up holds people back, and it really does. So, yeah, as you see, you can pretty much put in here whatever you want, y'all. Let me see. I can't see the chat. See if y'all have questions. Anybody have questions so far on what I'm talking about as far as the course or just digital marketing? Let me know. Somebody's basically telling you if they had to start from zero today, this is exactly what they do. And they're kind of giving their tips, y'all. That's why I say it's a very supportive community. Two days ago, another new person. Another one. Well, yep, y'all. This is Ultimate Branding Course. This is just the community portion that I'm in. If anybody just joined, just showing y'all the community. So it's kind of, I mean, you learning the same skill plus some that you would do if you would go to get a college degree in digital marketing. You learning a lot more doing it this way, and then you getting it self-paced. So you're able to have this course forever, plus the support of people, right? Plus the bonus to resell it and make money, y'all. Like you winning and you paying less than having to go to college and pay thousands to college and to learn the same skills, same exact skills. I hope y'all can hear me and I ain't just talking. I had a feeling y'all can't hear me for some reason. I don't know why. But yes, another new person, new member. Look at that, y'all. People joining. People will not be joining if it wasn't what it is. All these people. And these are just the people who actually announced that they knew. A lot of people don't announce it, like me. If you like me, I don't really write in the chat too much. But that's just the ones who are actually saying it. New member. Some people are not even another new member saying that they're new member. $4.99 in my sleep. I promise I'm not bragging, but this is my life. Thanks to UBC, woke up at 9 a.m. with my daughter, checked my email, made a sale in my sleep, y'all. So true. I wake up to sales all the time. All the time. You can hear me? Okay, good. Because I don't know why I thought I was talking to myself. Yes, Renee. So, yep, I answered that. So, hopefully you heard me. So, on YouTube, that YouTube module, one of the guys in there that's talking about it, who's made millions on YouTube, he's telling you the best way to make thumbnails and how to make them stand out. Like, yep. Yes. She's talking about mindset. And then this course, y'all, comes in 4 other languages: German, French, Portuguese, and Spanish, y'all. That's the crazy part. They have access to the same information because it comes in other languages. It's worldwide. There's people in here from Canada, UK, Australia, y'all, all over the place. This person 5 days ago, I'm excited to share our resold UBC for the first time today. Having a hard time. So she pretty much was having a hard time getting the customer access. So they were helping her in the chat to tell her what to do. But she made her first sale. So very much so possible, y'all. Another new member. New members, y'all. A lot of new members. Let me know if y'all have any questions, y'all. I'm going back and forth to the chat. Jasmine, I'm going to ask you a question in a little bit. But yeah, all these new members right here. New. But y'all, just wanted to show y'all this. Just to show y'all how it looks. Because I know people like to see what stuff looks like. And then here's the calendar. If you want to access the Q&A calls, as you see, they're every Wednesday at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. You can just come here and join, or you can access through the email link that they send you. And that's just the Q&A calls. To get on these calls, they say 7 to 8, y'all, but they always go over an hour. But you learn so much from these calls alone. And then classroom portion right here. It's literally telling you where to start, and then there's no particular order to go in. You just want to do what makes the most sense for you. You don't have to go through the whole course in order to start selling, y'all. It's just, of course, you want to get it and familiarize yourself with it, but then you can start learning and growing at the same time and eventually roll into talking about the course. The good thing about UBC, you can buy it on payments, so you don't have to pay it all up front. That's the way I started. That's the way most people start, y'all. You can try the payment plan through Klarna, through Afterpay, depending on what you get approved for. Sometimes it's 4 payments, sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 12. Either way, they all help, right? It just helps you get access without having to pay so much, because you still get access. You don't have to wait. So even if you start on the lowest payment plan, you still get access to the course, and you still get the resale rights to the course, which is great, right? That you don't have to wait. Yep. Why do these people keep telling me? What is going on? So definitely, y'all, if y'all are a person who is trying to get an additional stream of income, honestly, everybody should have more than one income. Definitely not just the 9 to 5, because you never know what a 9 to 5. Definitely have multiple streams of income. But if you're somebody who's trying to find another stream of income, maybe you're trying to find a second job, don't do it. You better off learning a skill like digital marketing. If you are a person who's trying to pay off debt, digital marketing, y'all, if you just want to earn an extra $1,000 a month, y'all, that is so, once you learn the skills and you master, that is so simple to do. And I know an extra $1,000 a month would change a lot of people's lives. If you want to replace your 9 to 5 income, digital marketing could make it possible. But I always tell people it's based on your own effort. Definitely based on your own effort. Own effort. Learning skills, y'all. If you want to resell the course, resell it. If you want to create your own digital product, create them. But use the strategies that you learn from this to be able to market, y'all, and brand and sell. I did it. I was a beginner at one point. I started a year ago. I didn't know anything about digital marketing, and I did it. I bought this course. I learned from it, and now here I am a year later. I no longer work a 9 to 5. I quit my job 3 weeks ago. I have tripled my 9 to 5 income, all because everything that I know about digital marketing, I learned it right here from this course, y'all. Everything that I know. That's the only reason I'm able to even talk about it, is because I learned the strategies from here. And then, of course, my own trial and error, right? That is how I learned. I do have the course linked in the chat. If anybody wants to click on it, you can kind of click to kind of read the description from the chat, but I have it linked over there for anybody. If y'all have questions, also let me know. It's 9 o'clock already. Yes. Anybody with any questions for me? Hey, Carla, how are you today? It is, let me write it here. Since I'm on my MacBook, I can actually type. I just put it in the chat, Carla. Yes, you're welcome. Any questions for me? Okay. Make sure y'all follow me on IG, y'all. It's linked in my bio. Follow my Instagram account. If y'all have questions when I'm not on here, I'll be more than happy to help. Y'all can just DM me on Instagram. Why am I up in the TikTok shop? I need to get off of here. Like, for real. Why am I over here? Honestly, y'all, I haven't bought nothing from TikTok shop in a long time. A long time. A long, long time. Because you've been on Amazon. True. Because I have not been on TikTok shop. I need to get off of here now. Isn't that how you ain't even thinking about this stuff and you come across the next thing you know, you looking and it's in your cart. I'm like, that was not even on my mind. And why am I on here? Why? And why is shipping so high from the TikTok shop? That right there make me take stuff out. You put it in there, you get that shipping calculated, baby. I don't want it. I don't even want it no more. Look, I don't even want it. The shipping higher than the product, baby. Keep it. That's why y'all smart marketing tactic. If you sell physical products, baby, put that shipping price in with the product. Because when somebody see the product price and they put in a cart, and then that shipping double the price, baby, they don't want it no more. But it's a mind thing. But if you include the shipping with the product, for some reason we buy it because we like, oh, we get free shipping, but it costs more. Like, we be tripping, y'all. I'm telling you, it's all psychological, y'all. Even with selling digital products, y'all, it's psychological. That's why y'all need UBC. That's how you learn, y'all, how the mind works when it comes to buying stuff. Because, baby, you ain't see how fast I took this out of my cart when that shipping came up. I don't need it. I do not need it. I really don't need it, though. And guess what? I ain't getting it. I swiped out, y'all. I got out of it. I'm doing my live real quick because I'm getting tired. Not you getting tired. You ain't taking no nap today? If you still on there, when I get off, I'm going to come join. You didn't? That's why. Yeah, if you still on there, when I get off of here, I'm going to come join. I've been on 45 minutes. Yep. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Anyone? I done showered everything. Oh, you was listening? Yeah, I was like, is it showing or is it not? Because there was one time I was on live, I was just talking away, and then people was like, we can't see the course. I had to say so much. I'm like, for real? Oh man. So that's why I like to ask. I be doing that too. I be listening in the shower, can't even respond. Any questions, anybody, y'all? The course y'all see is Ultimate Branding course that I have on the screen. Exact course that I began with a year ago. Any other questions for me? Y'all, if y'all want to learn a skill that's gonna bring you in extra income, possibly replace your 9 to 5, I'm telling y'all, learn digital marketing. Even if you don't buy something from me, I'm just telling y'all, learn digital marketing, y'all. It is one of the highest paying jobs right now, skills, and it's only expected to grow even more. Can you believe I was just looking for a second job? Girl, don't no, I ain't gonna say don't do it, but don't do it. And I have this right here. Yes. Yeah, email me. Yeah, definitely email me and I can talk so we can figure out what it is that because sometimes it's just something that haven't clicked yet. Sometimes for some people, definitely, y'all. If you work a job and you trying to supplement your income, or maybe you hate your job like I did, because baby, I hated mine. I don't like to use the hate word, but I ain't like it. I was mentally stressed every day. I was emotionally drained every day. I was just miserable, y'all. I was so miserable. I used to dread just getting out of bed because I knew I had to come to this job. And I knew I had to find a way out. And I went online looking for ways to make money because I was so desperate to find another way. I was like, I can't do this for the rest of my life because I was just tired. The job was horrible. Plus, having to be told when to eat, when to go to the restroom, when to go to break, like all of it. The whole concept was just like, no. And I went online desperate trying to find a way to make money. And that's how I even came across digital marketing. Came across it, and then once you start paying attention and you start actually watching the videos, you start getting more videos sent to you. So I started getting all these videos about people making money, and then people learning from courses, and I'm like, what? So I waited because I was hesitant, thinking everything was a scam. And I finally just said, you know what? It can't be. It can't be. It's too many people, right? And I bought the course. I bought it from a complete stranger online. I had been watching her content. I liked her content. I felt like I could relate to her story. I bought UBC from her, bought it on payments through Afterpay, was able to pay like 125, got the course, got access, y'all, and I've been in the course ever since. It's been a year for me. Recently made a year, but I bought the course, y'all, started learning, and I was able to make 10K my second month after buying the course. And that's crazy because I have been working a 9 to 5 my whole life, never made 10K in 1 month. And I'm like, dang, all I did was get online, market, create videos, talk about this product and how it could help people. And I was able to generate $10,000. That's insane. And then every month since then, I've been able to make my 9 to 5 income and more consistently. So I finally just walked away from the 9 to 5 altogether, which was the goal in the beginning anyway. So now I'm able to wake up, create my own schedule, do what I want to do, work from wherever I want to work, y'all. And the income is unlimited. Like there's no cap on the income. That's the best part. I don't have to, with a 9 to 5, you know exactly what you're going to make unless you work overtime for it. With digital products and selling digital products, you can make any amount. It depends on you. So that's one of the good things about it. And then I'm able to do it from anywhere, no matter if I'm at home or not. I'm still able to run my business from my phone, still able to make money, even when I'm sleeping, y'all. Best part. So I'm just glad and thankful to God that I found this business, found digital marketing, believed in myself enough to spend money, buy the course. Because if I wouldn't have, I probably would still be at the 9 to 5, still complaining every day, still struggling, still in $25,000 of credit card debt. But because I stepped out on faith, bought the course, learned the skill, got out of credit card debt, and replaced my 9 to 5, y'all. Absolutely insane, but very much so doable for anybody if you're willing to learn and believe that you can do it, just like I did. That's honestly it, y'all. It starts here because this is the foundation. This is what's teaching you the skill and teaching you everything in one place on how to set everything up so you don't have to go looking for all this information, which will take weeks, so if not months, right, to find it and piece it all together. Somebody already did it for you, put it in a course format and gave it to you, and then gave you resale rights to resell it. Work smarter, not harder, y'all, with done for you products. And what better way to start than with a product that's going to serve as your course that you're going to learn from and your first digital product? That's how you got to think about it. But y'all, let me know if y'all have any questions before I hop off. I'm going to stay on like 5 more minutes to see if y'all have any questions for me. And then I will be live again tomorrow, y'all, sometime tomorrow. But let me know if y'all have any questions in the comments. Y'all can find the course linked in the chat right now or in my YouTube bio under my Stan Store. And like I said, try the payments, y'all. Try the payments. The payments work. Klarna or Afterpay. I had a girl reach out to me today. She tried Klarna only because she didn't see Afterpay, and she thought she couldn't start because she said that they didn't give her payments. Well, they actually did give her payments, but they gave her a large lump sum payment first, and she couldn't afford that. So I told her to try Afterpay. She didn't see it, so she went back. She tried Afterpay. Guess what? Afterpay gave her lower payments, so she was able to buy the course today. And that's what I'm talking about. It just helps you be able to get in it and do the payments instead of paying it up front, y'all. So you got to try both. But yes, let me know if y'all have any questions. I'm so sleepy. Y'all been gone all day. All day. Hey, Alicia, how are you? Happy Sunday. Girl, you missed the whole live. No, I'm just playing, but you did. I just watched one of your videos on other face pages. Thank you. Yes, I was just telling them I was getting off in 5 minutes. But yes, I was talking about how I started, which is with this course that you see on the screen, UBC. And I was showing the inside of it so people can see, because I know a lot of people like to see what it is they're going to buy. But this is Ultimate Branding Course. This is how I started last year. I made 1 year in April, and I started like this. I learned marketing from this course, and I have now quit my 9 to 5 job 3 weeks ago, replaced my 9 to 5 income times 3, and I learned from this course. So that's kind of what I was talking about, which that's kind of how I'm always positioning my lives. Um, this course is basically beginner friendly, but also for beginners, business owners, whoever. But it basically teaches you how to market, how to build your brand, and how to sell. And then the whole point of it is for you to learn the skill of marketing. And then plus it comes with resale rights. So then you're able to turn around and resell it if you choose. You don't have to, but it's basically designed for you to learn marketing so that you are able to sell anything, if that makes sense. Because all digital marketing means is you're selling something online. I just happen to sell digital products. Does that make sense? So I sell digital products. So this course served as my learning, and I was able to use it as my first digital product. And I started in April of 2024. I made 10K in the month of May of 2024, y'all, which is crazy. It's insane for a beginner. Every month after, I was making more than my 9 to 5 for an entire year up until now. So I did it consistently. And I walked away from my job 3 weeks ago, y'all. So I do this full time, which was my goal getting into this, because I hated my job. It was draining, it was sucking the life out of me. So here I am now doing this full time, much happier. I've paid off 25K in credit card debt. So now I do these lives just to teach people about this course, about my journey, and then kind of show people how they can start. Basically, it's kind of what the live was about. I know that was a lot, but that's what it was about. The course is $4.99, Alicia, but you can do it on payment plans. Yes, girl, that much. Crazy. Every time I say it, even though it's been a year almost, it's insane. And I've made that much in a month several times since starting. It's insane, y'all. I've replaced my 9 to 5 income from learning this skill. And the thing is, I've gotten better over time. As you learn, as you grow, you learn how to market, you learn how to sell digital products. Basically, you learn how to sell anything because it's a skill that you learn. High income skill. Once you learn it, you learn it, you know? And the crazy thing is, I started as a faceless creator. I was faceless first before I even came face forward. Definitely, yes. So it's linked in the chat, Alicia, right now. So if you're in the chat, so you don't have to leave the page, you should see it pinned at the top. So you can access it there, or you can access it in my YouTube bio. So anytime I'm not on live, if you go to my YouTube bio, my stand store link, I think it says digital products, you can always access my store. But the direct link to UBC is right there. And just make sure if you do decide to get it on the checkout page at the bottom, you'll see where it says Klarna and it says Afterpay. Choose one of those options. It's going to redirect you to those sites. And then depending on what they approve you for, it'll break the payments down into 4, 6, or 12. It just depends. And even when you do the payments, you still get access to the course and you still get resale rights, no matter how low of payments you start with, if that makes sense. But that just helps. I take classes in college. Yes. And I was just telling people, look, baby, you pay all that money to take classes in college. Like, y'all know how college is. It's thousands and thousands of dollars, right? And you gonna have to get out. I mean, it's probably gonna teach you the skill, but you still gonna have to get out and get a job, right? So it's the same. This is the same thing, y'all, except this is giving you the information in the online place space. It's self-paced, so you get to go through the course at your own pace. You have lifetime access to it, and then you're not just left with the information. You literally got the support of a community too, plus the resale rights to make money from the course if you choose to. So it's the same concept, y'all, and it's just crazy that it's a better way to start, if that makes sense. But that definitely will go hand in hand with your classes in college. Hey, Vote Gamer, long time no see. How have you been? You're welcome, Alicia. Those classes in work and not much I'm learning. Those classes is work and not much I'm learning. Yes, that's why, girl, look, I'm trying to tell y'all, I didn't know nothing about digital marketing when I started this. I'm only able to talk about this because I learned from this course. I like all the strategies. And the crazy part is when you find these courses like this in the online space, they teaching you the real world stuff, like the strategies to do this in the online space is probably the best way I can explain it. And you literally learning how to market, how to brand, and how to sell. And then the best part about it, the bonus is that you get to resell the course if you choose to. So it serves as a course for you to learn from and as your first digital product that you could market if you chose to. Or you could choose to make your own digital products, or sell something else. But the whole point of the course is to learn the skills. And since you're in college, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Digital marketing is a skill that you have to learn, and then once you learn it, nobody can take it away from you. Basically, that's what I did, y'all. I just got the course and I went all in. I gave 100%. I didn't half-ass it. Like I said, I made 10K that second month. I made 8K the third month. I think the seventh month, y'all, I've been making, basically, I've replaced my 9 to 5 income since I started, which is insane. And then I finally just said, you know what? I'm done with the 9 to 5 and now I'll do it full time. I'm doing good. I'm doing good too. Yes, I'm doing good too. But yes, I can kind of scroll through it real quick again before I go. But this is how it looks. And the good thing about it, a lot of the stuff is video based. So you don't have to do a lot of reading. This is the faceless module where they talk about how to be faceless and what works for faceless content. But this is some of the modules in the course teaching you different things. You have an Instagram, a Reels, a YouTube, a TikTok, how to create value videos, strategies for TikTok Live, understanding your taxes. So overall, y'all, from A to Z. And then the good thing, they do live Q&A calls every week. You can come here and watch them if you miss, because they do record them. They do live master classes. They do mindset calls, y'all. Mindset is so important. Instagram audits is something new coming. So that's why I like it this way, because you getting the support of a full community. So that's kind of how the classroom section is set up. And then you click here and here's the community where you can ask questions. You can share your wins when you sell. You can talk about, this person just announcing that they new to UBC. But you literally got a place where you can have support plus the course. So not just the course and then kind of nothing, if that makes sense. You can join those calls every week, y'all. You don't have to pay for anything. I'm going to just show y'all one example. This person just said it's April 2nd and they made a sale both days, basically just saying UBC changed their life because they used the strategies inside of the course. This person said they made 6K in one day, and then they shared a screenshot, y'all. 6K in one day. Absolutely possible. And they pretty much talking about how they started the journey 6 months ago as a complete clueless beginner. Started face forward, getting no leads, no sales, burnt out. Felt like I was failing, but I wasn't. I was just learning. Pivoted to faceless and then made their first sale 4 months after starting. As a wife and mom of 4 kids, working full time, doing this as a side hustle, I didn't have time to film, edit. So doing faceless was more convenient for them. See, so people do what works for them. Fast forward, they have made over 6 figures, y'all, in less than 1 year. There's a ton of people who've done that. Yesterday had their highest sales day ever. They made $6,456 in one single day, y'all. That's insane, but very much so possible. So that's why I like to kind of show these testimonials too, so y'all can see, like, it's not just me saying this. There's multiple people making money, y'all. Multiple people. But let me know if y'all have any last minute questions. I would definitely stay on for another 3 minutes just to answer questions, y'all. And then I am going to hop off and I will be back on live tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow. Hey Renee, are you only selling UBC? So I sell other products too. And the crazy thing is, I sell them all, y'all. But my only course that I sell is UBC because I believe in UBC. This is the one I started with. I know the value. You know what I mean? I had my own journey with this, so I know that it works. So my only course is UBC, but I have other stuff. And this is considered my high ticket offer too because it's a full course. So it's the one that is the largest, the amount wise. But I also sell a PLR program, DBA, which is kind of mid ticket. And then I have a few ebooks on my store. That's it. But I sell all of them. Yep. But y'all gotta think about it. When you get a course like UBC that you can learn from, that's also serving as your high ticket item. Meaning every time you resell the course, you're making $400 and something. And the crazy part is, you know that you're not selling nobody anything. Once you get it, you see the value in it. It's very valuable, y'all. Worth more than that. Hello, I have a question about DWA. I bought 12 done for you digital products, but I don't know if I should buy the full course. So I sell UBC, so I really can't answer questions about DWA. Let me see. My niche is couples relationship. Yeah, relationship is a good niche. It's profitable. It's very profitable niche too. Yeah, so I didn't even read it. So the thing about it though is you have to know information on that. So if you go to Google right now and ask Google, if you put in your phone right now and go to Google and ask Google for the top 10 most profitable niches for digital products, relationships is in there. So that's how I know. But the thing is, do you have a passion for relationships? Do you have knowledge in relationship advice, right? So if so, it will be a good niche to do. But it's got to be something you want to talk about, and then you would need to have ebooks on something relationship related. And then the way it works is you would need, so I don't know if you said you have DWA or you thinking about it. 12 WA, I don't know if I should buy. So the thing is, so you if you know your niche is relationships and you have ebooks on relationships, but you don't know what to do with them, then yes, you need a course. So that's why when I market to people, I always market by telling them to start with a course, because it serves as your first digital product if you wanted to, or you use the course to learn the skill of marketing so you can learn how to set up your store, how to make sales, how to build your brand, how to set up your email marketing, basically everything. Yes, I have experience, knowledge in it, and planners for couples. Right. So you have everything, but now you're struggling to market, right? Or to, like, you have your store set up. So you may need to invest in a course, if that makes sense. Unless you're one of those people who want to research and try to figure it all out. But if not, I would recommend buying a course that you can learn everything from. I'm teaching couples how to make money online. That's my niche. Okay, yeah. So you're in the how to make money online niche. So you're in the same niche as me. You just have a different target audience. You see what I'm saying? You're in the same niche as me. I'm in the how to make money, teaching people how to make money online too. You're targeting relationships, which is good because you kind of, what you're doing is a good strategy because you kind of in a relationship niche, but kind of sticking to the how to make money online niche, which is the number one profitable niche. Me, I do the same. I just target my audience is more geared towards trying to help women who want to get away from 9 to 5s. You see what I'm saying? And get out of the struggle, or maybe they want to make additional income. So that's who I target. You, on the other hand, you will be targeting probably couples who want to make money, which is a good thing. But I would recommend buying a course, and UBC would be the one. For real. Like, yeah, because it's going to teach you not just digital marketing skills, but also branding, y'all. That's why it's called Ultimate Branding Course, because it focuses heavily on marketing, making sales, and branding, y'all. And people don't realize branding is how you're going to stand out. You see what I'm saying? In a world of digital marketers, right? That's how you're going to build your personal brand and stand out and actually make sales, because people buy from people. They buy from people because they like the person. They relate to the person in some kind of way. They relate to their branding. They relate to the way they speak. They relate to the way they talk. They relate to their story. That's how you choose who you're going to buy from, right? That's a part of branding. So that's why it's very important to know how to do that, because that's what's going to help you draw people into you, ultimately making money, making sales, right? So hopefully all of that made sense. But yes, that's a very good niche though to be in. But yes, do y'all have any more questions for me? Any last minute questions? Anybody? Okay, y'all, I'm getting off in 3 minutes. So let me know if y'all have any last minute questions for me. Make sure y'all follow me on IG, y'all. Because if y'all have questions, y'all can DM me on. That's the best way to reach me. Instagram. Instagram. It's linked in bio. Thank you, Carla. I just sent you an email back. If you still here, I was asking you, do you have Instagram? If so, follow me on Instagram, Carla, and send me a DM. That way I could communicate better because I can send you voice messages instead of typing a lot of stuff out. So yep, if you have it, follow me on my IG. It's linked in my YouTube bio. Yes, thank you, Renee. Good night. Yep, it's just easier for me to communicate because IG lets me speak so I can talk instead of trying to write everything in a and explain in a email. All right, y'all. I am about to get off of here. Thank y'all so much for joining the live. Like I said, if y'all are interested in UBC, you can find it in my YouTube bio under my Stand Store, y'all, and utilize the payments through Klarna or through Afterpay. You still get full access to UBC, even if you start on payments, and you still get resale rights if you choose to resell. And then also make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. If you have questions after the live, DM me over there. And that's it, y'all. I'll be back live again tomorrow, but I don't know what time. But yes, thank y'all so much for joining. Good night, everybody. Bye, y'all.